Hello everyone, thank you for tuning into my channel. So today I'm coming to you from right in the center of Old San Juan. Behind me I have a fort, an actual fort that has defended Puerto Rico in the past when the conquistadors were coming here to look for land and to find new places, I guess, to settle. What I wanted to talk about today was whether or not it would be a good idea to rent a car, or if you should just like do taxis or Ubers when you come to San Juan. For starters, my husband and I, we've been here 3 times. We came a few years ago with our kids, and then we came a few years after that with our children again, and this is our first time coming without the children. So the first 2 times we came, we did not rent a car. In fact, I don't even think renting a car was in our mind frame. Like, it wasn't something we had considered. Now this time around, we rented a car, and so I've had this experience as well. Now I will say that if you don't really feel like you have a desire to be completely independent, like you just want to go and come as you'd wish, if you're more of like, okay, this is what we're gonna do at this time, and you're just gonna call an Uber and then make moves, you're probably more comfortable with doing a lot of like walking on your own to places that don't really warrant an Uber, or it would take more time for an Uber or a taxi. If that's kind of like your vibe, and you know you want to travel like that, you don't really want that type of experience, then definitely go with an Uber or with a taxi. We came with the kids. We did a lot more of our own walking, and then when we did things in the evening, or if we knew we kind of had a further of a walk, like more than a mile, because we had our children with us, we decided, okay, we won't walk those trips. Instead, we'll just get in a taxi or we'll get an Uber. But if I can remember correctly, I found that to be very expensive. I found it to be a lot more money than what it would have cost to take a taxi, you know, a mile away in the States. We've never taken an Uber because the last couple of times we came, Uber wasn't as popular, so it wasn't something that we were thinking about. But we would take a taxi to like a very local place, and it was very expensive, and so we were like, okay, no, like if we can't walk there, we're not really trying to do the taxi thing. This time around, I kind of kept feeling like we should get a rental, and the reason for that was because I wanted to have a sense of independence. We were staying in an Airbnb, we weren't like in the middle of the town, and if you can hop in your car and go wherever you want to go, it does make you a lot more independent when you're traveling. We could decide to go to Old San Juan at any time of the day. We don't have to wait for the Uber to come and pick us up. We don't have to go outside and hail a taxi. It doesn't matter like how far we want to go. We have that luxury of just having an independent time. You come to San Juan, isn't easy to find parking. A lot of the places on Ashford, which is like the main street that people stay on, we've stayed on Ashford one time before, and we're on Ashford now. And when we did not stay on Avenida Ashford the first time, we kind of walked here a lot. So if you're on Ashford, there are a lot of restaurants that have parking like in the back. So you can easily go and you can park your car in the back. But I will say the parking is tight and there's not lots of options, but there are public parking lots around. So you can park your car and then go for a long walk, go have your lunch, go have your dinner, or if you're going out to the bar, you can do that and then you're good. If you're coming into Old San Juan, parking on the street is nearly impossible. As I record this video, I'm in a parking lot. You can see that there's cars everywhere. In fact, we're on the top of the parking lot because all of the levels, I think there's 5 levels, right? This is the 5th level. All the levels are completely full, and this is a Tuesday, and all of the levels are full. We've been on this level the last time we came here, and that was on Easter Sunday. The parking lots are affordable. I'll start by saying that. $3, $4, $5. We were here for many hours on Easter, and it was only $5.25. When we came the time before that, we parked in one of the outdoor lots, which is further down the pier. And on that day, it's $3 for the car for the whole day. We only needed it for about 3 hours, so it doesn't matter how long you stay, it's $3 no matter what. So when you look at the numbers, that might be something you want to consider. We could easily go to the supermarket when we needed to. We went to Walmart when we needed to. We had the luxury of just riding around town. First day that we came here, we rode around Old San Juan, up and down all the little streets. I mean, we could have parked and we could have done the same, but my husband was a little under the weather, and it felt good to be in an air-conditioned vehicle and to just go up and down and see what it was like. And that's something that we wouldn't have been able to do if we were in an Uber. I would say whether or not you want to rent a car, I think you should weigh the cost, and you should also weigh the experience. If you're renting a car, our car was $25 a day. Additionally, we did get what they call the Easy Pass. We have that in New York as well. We did get the Easy Pass. Now that I think back, I don't think it was necessary. We didn't go out further enough, even though we did go to places. Oh yeah, another thing, we went bowling. We were able to go out places we wanted to go. I don't think that we've ever gone anywhere where there was a toll. So I wouldn't get the Easy Pass, and you can save yourself about $10 a day by not getting an Easy Pass. So that's an expense that we have to take into consideration that we didn't even use. But think about it like that, $25 a day, and you pay a little bit of extra money for like taxes. If you were to get an Uber to go more than 2 places, you've already paid for $25. If you are going with a lot of people, you probably need an Uber X. If you take a taxi, it's gonna be way more expensive than an Uber. And so you can see that the cost of having an Uber will add up over time. But there is a responsibility when you have a car, because you have to find parking. If you take an Uber, it drops you where you want to go. You hop out and you're there. You call your Uber, you wait, and then you go where you're going to go. So those are all of the different things you can think about. But I'm very happy that we did get a car this time. What are your thoughts? Would you have preferred not to have a car this time, or were you cool with having it? Yeah, my husband's cool with having it. If I were to come again and I were to come with the kids, I would probably still want to do the rental car, because once again, it just gives us an ease of movement that we don't have to worry about, you know, picking up an Uber. It also kind of makes it feel more like we're at home and we're kind of like in control of our moves. So I would do that. If I were coming with friends and we were probably going to do a lot more drinking and nightlife experience, then I probably wouldn't do the car. That's another thing to consider, because you do need a DD. You don't want to get caught drinking, you know, and a DUI out here in Puerto Rico. I don't think that will be fun. And a lot of the Puerto Rico traffic system is not exactly like it is in the States. There's a lot of places where traffic lights are not running. We've been in areas where there's no lights. They're still trying to recover from the hurricane. Completely pitch black darkness. So I would probably go with rental car again when I'm coming on a family vibe. And if I'm coming with friends and we're just about to get turned up, we're gonna be getting lit every day, then maybe an Uber would absolutely work. So those are the pros and the cons. You weigh them out for yourself, but I definitely wanted to give you that experience. If you have any further questions in regards to San Juan travel, definitely ask them below. I want to make sure I'm able to bring you guys as much travel information as possible. Obviously, I won't be able to record those videos while I'm here for you, but I can still answer those in a follow-up FAQ Q&A. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, please do that now. Smash the notification button so that way you can get all updates whenever I put out a video. I do have more travel videos coming up as well. And as always, I love you for watching. Bye.